I believe I just uncovered some redstone dust just now, so that'll be handy. Can always use more redstone. My recording software okay? Oh yeah, looks like I'm going to be wrapping up this episode fairly soon. This would be a good time to mention that I have a Patreon page if you wish to support me monetarily. I also am willing to do sponsorships if anything or anyone wishes to sponsor me. I will gladly look into it. The easiest way to get a hold of me is through the comments section of my YouTube channel. The information about my Patreon page is listed in my About section of my YouTube channel. So if you check out that section, you will find all of the information about my Patreon. You will find that your money will go a long way. And if you don't want to support me monetarily, you can support me by liking the video. And you can also subscribe to my channel so that you can receive more content and get notified whenever new videos get released. You can hit the notification bell so that you will get notified of all videos getting released instead of just the recommended, which is a default setting for YouTube. YouTube normally only shows recommended instead of all. I prefer all for the people that I like watching. So if you really like my content, make sure you hit the notification bell and set it to all in the notification bell options. That way you don't miss any of my uploads, which are, of course, quite frequent. I upload the videos in multiple parts. I will need to splice together some of the portions of this session's footage simply because of how many video crashes there were. I got some good quality video and I don't want to lose the video. I would rather keep the video as opposed to lose the video. So I want to make use of the footage that I did grab, so I will need to splice the video together. The video that does get spliced together will have a watermark in the bottom right corner, located down here by the jump button. So down actually it'll probably be right here. You'll see something that'll have the watermark of my recording software if it's the video where it got spliced together, because it was in roughly 4 or 5 parts. That's just so that I have an hour-long episode and I'm not uploading what would otherwise be 5 episodes. That's mostly for just everyone's sake. Not just my sake, everyone's sake. That would put a strain on a lot of people. Just getting that many uploads. I'd have to figure out how to upload it in a staggered release, which is already difficult and confusing enough on its own. I do anywhere between 6 to 8 uploads per day, which is a lot of data. It's a lot of video editing. It's a lot of work. Even with just minimal video editing, which is what I go for. I go for the the real minimum of effort on the video editing, just for the sake of having clean quality footage. Yes, it's set to 480. However, the 480 quality of the video is supposed to be capable of lasting an hour before anything crashes or needs to be adjusted or anything like that. It has not lasted an hour for all of the recording sessions today. It's lasted quite a lot less than was expected of it, which is why I will need to sew the parts together. That being said, however, the parts will still get released in a 4-part series each day. I try to also have an alternative playlist, which is double speed, because I know not everyone is capable of watching my videos. Those videos get released in, for me, what is the evening. However, the evening for me might not be the evening for you, as you might live in a different part of the world, for example. Therefore, you really need to pay attention to any time differences. I'm in Central Standard Time. Other states, a good capital city of the state I'm in would be, if you were to compare my time zone with Houston, Texas, for example, or Dallas, Texas, both of which are decently sizable cities. Dallas, Texas would be the capital. Houston, Texas would be I think it's one of the second largest cities in the U.S. I'm not positive on that. I'm probably not correct on that. I'm probably not right on that. What was that? Was that a silverfish? Did I find it? It was. Oh shit. Okay. Things just got interesting. Okay. Let's see how deep this goes. How many more silverfish are in the area, huh? So I went and I found myself a stronghold, apparently. Oh, that's a silverfish. That's a silverfish. No, that's not a silverfish anymore. It was a silverfish, I think. So this is interesting. I found a stronghold, I think. Except I would be beneath it if I'm this low to the bedrock. So I might find the end portal soon. That's awesome. I could make use of that, and this is the spawn chunks almost. This is not far away. If I'm finding a stronghold here, that's great. I would definitely need to check out where the stronghold locations are then. I keep hitting these guys, trying to lure them out. I could just use the sword and one-shot them, but I want to lure them out so that I can find out where they all are, so I can just clobber them. Yeah, okay. But yeah, if this isn't a stronghold, then I managed to find a silverfish vein. Silverfish are, of course, really annoying because they turn blocks into their eggs, basically. And then once you upset a silverfish, it will pop out of its egg, its block, and then attack whoever attacked its friend or triggered it to hatch. I will probably record for another half an hour, just because A, the recording software is finally being agreeable, and B, because I am trying to find diamonds, and I'm now excited that I might have almost found a... Oh, that might have been the point where the video flopped over. I found lag. No, I don't want to put it there. I want to put it there. So, I might have just found a silverfish vein, which would be amazing, because that would make this the first silverfish vein in all of Minecraft that I have found. It only took me mining a bunch at Y level 13 on Bedrock edition. I didn't find it in Java edition either. Like, this is the first time if this is not a stronghold. So 269 was where I roughly found all of the silverfish. 269 minus 13 is the XZ coordinate. And I started mining at 345. So I am roughly all the way back at base almost. I'm 50 blocks away from base. This is really not far from base. Yeah, like this could easily be the tunnel used for traversing from the base to the branch mine, because it goes all the way to the branch mine, and I plan to resurface the floor and the ceiling, and it's going to be a nice little 3-wide hallway. So I might mine out the walls. I might bump over the next mine shaft just so that I have decent lighting in the walls, and I can make everything look all pretty, basically. Yeah, so I'll get into that as I plan. For now, however, I am just fascinated by the fact that I finally found wild silverfish just hanging around underground near Bedrock. And really close to spawn chunks at that. Like I said, if that is a stronghold, I will need to look into it. I'm going to check the chunk scanner, or whatever it's called, for the stronghold locations. I probably won't actually go and locate the stronghold locations. I'll probably just identify if there is a stronghold location right next to the base, because that would be awesome. I did not plan that. I just picked the name for the world. I didn't actually plan this world out. I know some YouTubers will plan out their Let's Play worlds, and it's like, well, then it's not really a Let's Play. It's more of a, I want to play this specific Minecraft seed, and you're all going to watch me. It's like, that's not how you play. You know, there are probably a few too many YouTubers to do that. But yeah, I have gotten a really, really good haul of materials. Really good loadout of materials so far. Can I craft all of them at once? I cannot. What's it take to make andesite? Diorite and cobblestone. And then to make gravel, you mix something with andesite. There's slime chunks down here. Oh my god, yes. Yes. I can start up a slime farm just by mining. Oh, it's beautiful. If only I had inventory space. I would say I could just finish using up my pickaxe, but let's be honest, that's not going to happen before I need more inventory space. So I'm just going to run all the way back up to the base. I will retrieve the slime balls, and then probably after I retrieve the slime, I will probably end the episode with the slime safely deposited, because that's just a lot of trips up and down the stairs. Surprised I ran in without stopping again. I'll probably want to grab all of my granite, because the granite will make a nice look down there. However, the diorite is a nice option. I might go for the diorite. Let me go ahead and make this into an iron block. Anything else I need to make into a block? Like maybe, I don't know, coal, or maybe lapis. Maybe an emerald block? No, not enough emeralds. Okay. How about now? Now that I've gathered enough emeralds, how about now I make an emerald block? There we go. Nice emerald block. That brings me to 2. My armor's looking decent. I need... Where is it? This one. Block of redstone. I also need to deposit the iron. And the coal. And the redstone. And the dust. Oh, I guess I had more than enough dust. How about the gravel? I should deposit the gravel. And then there's the cobblestone, which I have loads of. Yeah. then there's the dirt. Which again, loads of. Okay. Let's see. You know, this would actually be a good spot for the andesite blocks. Smooth andesite. This would be a good use for them. I believe I can smooth them. Yeah, it's 4x4 or 2x2, I mean, to smooth andesite. I will, however, want to grab this. No, not the grindstone. Put the grindstone back. I want the carving block. Yes, that was a hidden light source I just revealed. Put the grindstone back. Now I run below ground again before the phantoms show up, because I've not slept in for for so long. I should, once I return to the surface with the slime, I should actually repair my shovel and my sword and merge my axe. Probably not all of those things together. Did the items despawn? Seriously? Oh my god. Why? I wasn't gone that long. Like, seriously, why did the items despawn? Did like a zombie walk off with them or something? Is that it? Well, that's disappointing. What was I saying? Something about wanting to use something. I don't know. I'll see it in the video when I rewatch it. It'll be fine. Meanwhile, back at the base, Grandma was demolishing everything because Grandma was a badass. Let's see. Do I want half slabs or do I want whole blocks? I think I want full block. Which means it's probably best to just... yeah, 4 at a time. Much faster. Okay, so boop, 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 boop. It's like playing Jeopardy. So yeah, you get a general idea of what it's going to look like as I fill this in. I'm probably going to add in a little bit more color. I might use the... this might be a good chance for the diorite, because the diorite is very difficult to find a good use for. However, I think I might want to save the diorite for the walls. Which, when I do the walls, I'm going to want to make sure that I dig out the corners, because I'm going to want to make sure that I have what I like to call 360-degree decoration. If someone clips through the world, I want them to not find themselves trapped in a little 1x1 section of a corner because I maybe never decorated it. I want them to be capable of not only enjoying the decor, but also recognizing where the decor is supposed to be. So if the decor, for example, is supposed to be a path block of some kind, I want them to be capable of recognizing, oh, that's a path block. I must be like right below somewhere. I shouldn't probably dig into the ceiling, because if I do, I'll be digging out a path block from below somewhere, and that would be bad. Similar to the carved pumpkins, the reason why I use the carved pumpkins is because the carved pumpkins offers a easily recognizable method of identification for pretty much all of your light source needs. You dig into it or dig up to it, and you realize, oh, well, this block is a pumpkin that's emitting light. It must be a carved pumpkin with a torch inside of it. And you'd be correct, because that's exactly what it is. For the ceiling, I think I'll do half slabs. Just to give a sense of depth without actually generating that much extra work. So I'll just half slab up here. And this way it doesn't feel cramped. However, if someone decides to, blast TNT at the ceiling, from above the ceiling, then the incident will end up being mostly mitigated by the fact that they'll realize they're about to blast into a area, and then they'll hopefully stop blasting into the area. If they don't stop blasting into the area, well, then that's known as player versus player, probably. But as you can see, it offers a chance to jump so that it feels normal. And the character will actually be in a minecart for the majority of this ride, so the majority of the ride will be roughly at this height. So it will feel nice and spacious, even if it might not seem like it feels spacious at the moment. I will, however, replace these with stairs. The ones on the edge. The reason for that is simply because I feel it will provide a more detail-oriented view. It'll really break up the design aspect very nicely. I'm just hopping in all these little torch slots in order to make sure that I gather up the materials. I am aware that my character is hungry. I will get to that. For now, I just want to make sure that I grab all my materials as I go through. And fill in the ceiling. By the way, if you're wondering what that clicking noise is every now and then, that's actually the my phone case. It's the oh, yep, that's a notification. It's been about 4 hours. But yeah, that's the prop that supports my phone when I put my phone on its side for landscape mode, so that I can watch movies and stuff easily. So yeah, there's definitely a slime chunk down here, because that guy spawned definitely fresh. Also, you'll notice slimes don't have a limiter on light levels. So that's another reason why they keep spawning. They will not stop spawning simply because you lit up the place. You need to actually handle them. Okay, so I need to dig out one more layer. Just so I don't have spare slabs. Oh my, and there's iron right there. Okay, well, I suppose I'm mining the iron. I hope I managed to catch all of this content on video, because did I just find a double iron vein? Oh my. Talk about lucky. I should have dug straight down from the very beginning. I mean, it's terrible advice, but sheesh. You know, if this is what was down here, I think I might have survived. Maybe. Doubtful. Really is doubtful. Most people do not survive digging straight down. So let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2. Which means that's the torch. Okay. Oh, oops, wrong height. Okay. Then I want to dig out up here. And then I want to fill in that. That ends up going there. If you're wondering what I'm planning for all of these, it's going to end up alternating between the carved pumpkins with the torches and blocks of redstone, simply because I need to make sure that I'm am adequately hold on. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I need to make sure that I am adequately powering my rail line, which I will be installing in the future. So I will need to alternate between the two. There's another slime. See? There's definitely a slime chunk down here. It looks to be roughly right here. So I'm going to overtorch this area so that I can know roughly where the spawn area of the slime chunk is. So I need 2 of those, and then I need like 8 of those. Are there more slimes or something? Not there. There might be slimes in the walls or something. I don't know. But yeah, the quality of content is definitely important. It's definitely a high value task. That being said, the capacity for high quality content can sometimes be found to be lacking. Hopefully that gets fixed. If not, well, we tried, right? This is actually the best ratio of blocks to stairs. I will, however, be decorating the stairways along the upper corners, mostly off camera. I'll try and show you on camera what I'm going for here, with a nice sample area. Up to these torches, actually, should be good. So I'm going to end up, oops, those 3 are upside down. Well, right side up, and that's the problem. Okay, so I'm trying to build something along the lines of this, where it's got this lovely texture to it, and when you're in a minecart, you're going to be roughly this height. So you're going to see a really nice view, simply because that should be over there. You're going to see a really nice view simply because it's just got this tunnel effect, and then there's going to be the marbled look from the diorite, the polished diorite in the walls, which will be right there. I might have I might just use andesite for this hallway. I might use diorite for the next hallway. Then The next hallway would, of course, be... Oops. Right there. So yeah, that's how that goes. Yeah. So I'll call the episode here. Like, comment, subscribe, check out my About page. I have a Patreon. Standard, usual, send me money stuff. I'll repair my tool.